Alright, hey everybody, good to see you. We're back. We are back in House Flipper, you guys. All my stuff is, like, crazy looking right now. I know we had, like, a big update and everything for, OBS, but I didn't think it would, move all my stuff around too much. Looks like it did. Let's fix this here. Good to see everybody, by the way. Alright, so, y'all. Hey, Ills, how's it going? We have one house left until DLC comes out. So I guess we're going to work on this one. It's a double trouble house. I hear it's a pretty large project to get into. But yeah, we're going to mess with that one today. And, yeah. The house is done except for putting books in the, finish filling up the library. I'm really waiting for today. I hope you do a full tour before I can. Yeah, I absolutely can. By the way, how are you, Clamammy? Alright, you guys. I will do, for anyone that missed it at the end of last episode, we did finish. So we will do a tour of our now forever house until, I mean, honestly, I don't know if anything else is going to come along that's going to be a favorite, but I do like this location a lot. So, there it is. This is the house, guys. It's awesome. Looks great. We didn't change too much of the driveway area except to add a basketball hoop, because why not? One like, thank you guys. We got a fountain. That's the start to the maze. We will get to that. Garage. It used to be just one little, like, section of it, and we made it a two-car garage. I will show this first, and then I guess we'll tour the grounds, and then we will go in the house, alright? So here it is. The garage area. Nothing too crazy. We just kind of gave it a little bit of a redesign here. Workstation in here. Little hangout spot, mini fridge, of course. Here is the inside of the garage. We went with like an epoxy look and stuff like that. I think it looks pretty sweet. 2 likes, thank you guys. And I am. How are you? Garage. Upstairs we have, I just made a normal attic space up here, and then we have another little hangout spot and exercise area. We don't really have a true designated gym, so I guess this is it. 3 likes, thank you guys. Alright, there's the garage. Still left the entrances where they all were to get into the basement area. We will go down there later. Gotta shut out the lights as we go here. We'll see it as we loop around, but we decided to make the master bedroom on the bottom floor, because if it was Jaywaz and I's dream house, we would want the master to be on the bottom floor, so it's easier to let the pups out. 4 likes, thank you guys. So we kind of gated this off. The pups can come out here and do their business and the like. There is another entrance to this area from the back of the house, not just from the bedroom. Here's a side area here, the fountain. We do have a spot to go into the in-between area if we didn't feel so inclined to go through the maze, but we will, so everyone can see the maze. There is a right way to go through this, so we'll go just the right way so we can get in here. We got a seating area, which is really cool because you have a spot and you can see the maze from the library. Looks pretty cool. 5 likes, thank you guys. Here is Jaywaz orchard here. They don't have really any kind of fruit tree stuff, so I just kind of picked the most fruit tree-esque ones we could. Put them on dirt mounds. And Harry, how are you? That's good to hear, I am. Glad to hear that. Alright, here's the orchard. We have more orchard that way. There's a little walk path. We got a compost pile. We got beehives. Everything is pretty sweet. Planters. Sorry, I might hear Cora back there. She's doing something. Cat stuff, I'm sure. I'm good. Not too bad. I'm happy to get back into House Flipper, but I'm kind of a little sad because until we get some DLC action, the house we're going to work on, of course it'll be a lot of episodes for, you know, renovating the house and stuff like that, but we need the DLC to hurry up. There's all this here. I will go down here so you guys can see it, but I built Jawa a little path here. This was already here before. I made him a bee workshop here so that he can harvest honey and build new hives down here. Little cleanup area. This is the underneath spot here. All the way at the end of that hall is access to the garage, which I showed you a little earlier. Sorry a bit late, just watched an interview who does music, who I like, so I watched him. Nice. And you just finished it. Very good. It's nice to like watch those documentaries once in a while, or like an interview. House is my fave, house as well. Heck yeah, dude. I love this house. I loved it so much, we made it our forever house. We got the beehive area. Oh, excuse me, I'll shut myself in the door. We will continue our tour outside. We'll go inside real quick, and then we will start on the project. But yeah, here's our garden. More fruit trees. We got some banana palms. A little spot where Jawa and I can enjoy some coffee. We got our pool. I'll look at it from this way so you guys can see it a little better. Pool with a patio and everything. And here's the patio. That goes into the living room, this entrance here. We'll look at it from this way too. Very nice. Oh, the spooky tree back here. He does change faces when you don't look at him. He's so dramatic. It was like an hour long, just added his life and his music. It's always so interesting to see where artists and stuff get their inspirations from, you know? And not to mention, like, where they came from, right? Like, the steps they took to get where they're at. I always think that's really interesting. Maybe if the buyer's update comes out, the DLC... Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe. I don't know. We need something. Something's gotta give here. I can't go without House Flipper. I kind of thought about maybe we'll play in the sandbox area, maybe. But I feel like I have to draw up plans before going to straight into sandbox and just winging it, you know? So we'll have to see. Alright, here's the greenhouse. I will turn on the lights for you guys. I did extend the greenhouse. It used to be just that back half, and we added this one. We got little grow lights. Area where Jaywalk can work on his seedlings. Here is the original one. We kind of revamped it to match our other half add-on that we did. Growing his little plants in here as well. Alright, and we'll head inside once we go through the front here. It is a little, because of because of our entrance from the other way, we kind of have to walk backwards here. Harry, this game is a great game. There's so much to do and so much stuff that you can just... Like, there's still, like, quest houses and other things. That's how we got this house, is you do a quest, and then you get it, and you're able to flip it yourself. You work with your clients and stuff before that to kind of unlock, like, these, like, your skill tree stuff and all that. It's a very addicting game, this. So much stuff to do. And so much design choices you can make. It's pretty sweet. And they're always coming out with more updates and all kinds of stuff. Like what Klamami said, like, there's at least, what, 3 or 4 DLCs they're kind of sitting on, trying to get done. We got a Pets DLC, we got a Japanese-themed DLC, and then, yeah, the new Buyers DLC, too. Just found out how to make oval and round glass floor, so now I have gray hair. No, say it isn't so. Oh, from the front, guys, here's the entrance here. Alright, let's... I think it's this one, actually, that we need. Alright. From the entrance of the house, here, let's step back a little bit. So you come into here in the foyer area. We did do, like, a designer tile. Plant wall. Everyone loves the plant wall. Did some cool little light stuff. We have part of the living room here. We'll do this one as well. There it is. Other half of the living room. It's crazy. I know. It looks absolutely different from what we originally had it as. It's actually kind of insane. A lot of work went into this house. Our guest bathroom here. And I'll just show you guys the rest of the basement area. This goes to an entertainment spot, so if you have guests over, you can totally have fun down here. There's this here, 360 of this area here. TV entertainment center. We got a billiard table. We have air hockey, arcade machines, everything. Try to steady my hand here so you guys can see a little better. This also goes into the basement area. And remember what I told you guys? We have the B area right there that we just came from. And that over there at the end of the hall is just an entrance to the garage. This one straight ahead of us goes into the kitchen, which we'll show you later. And one last look of this area. Oh yes. It's awesome. We built this wall coming out and decided to make this even with this so it seemed like it all meant to be over there instead of just a downstairs area. Alright, let's go into the master bedroom real quick. Let's shut these off, only because the light gets kind of crazy if we keep everything on. Like if we keep too many lights on, you know? Here is the master right here. Desk, TV, kind of a sit area. This is an additional wardrobe. We did make a walk-in closet, which I will show you in a second. This goes out back to the area I showed you at the beginning where we can let the pups out. There's the front driveway. There's the greenhouse. Here is the walk-in closet. It does go down into an area here. This used to lead to that basement entertainment spot, but I decided I wanted us just to have an area for ourselves, so. Walk-in closet. Multiple areas to store clothes in, and shoes, bags, all that jazz. All back here. Sorry, it's a little hard to walk back here because of the seat, but I wanted something so you could actually see it. And sit down and put on shoes if you need to. Alright, there's that. Alright, there is a master bathroom. We did pull out this wall a little bit to do that, and it is this right here. Made the shower and the tub all-inclusive, so it's easier to clean, because I've always wanted something like this. It's just, when you have showers that have doors and shower curtains and stuff, it always makes it really hard to clean, you know? So there's that. And we have a water closet in the back here, and then we have, well, the sinks. Nothing too crazy back here. I guess we could have put, like, a painting or something, but what's done is done. We won't go back unless we feel very inclined to. Ooh, hello. Check the light out there. Alright, and then so you guys can see it, I'll actually do this. We are about to go into the kitchen area, but when you walk in, I tried to leave as much, like, symmetry as I could, because I feel like if I were to ever build a house, I'd want it to be like an art piece, right? So this house used to just be this floor and the floor above us. There is a tower in this house, but I wanted to make an additional third floor, like, loft area, so we did build that. So when you look up, there is the third floor loft right there. And I don't know, I just felt like the symmetry and everything, all of it lining up, it was awesome. That is a glass floor, also, for anyone asking. Or who didn't see us build that. But then when you look up at the house, everything just aligns. It looks really good. All right, and then let's shut these off. Let's go into the kitchen real quick. And the dining area too. Here is the dining room. Fairly straightforward. And nothing too crazy. I wanted a really big table. This is like the biggest table they have, I think, besides the cloth one. And, well, I don't want to have a dining room cloth on the table, so I just went with this one. All right, and then here is the kitchen. Revamped and brand new. We added additional seats there. There's a little space there. I thought we had fixed that. I know we had to move some stuff around. I think the issue is I can't put this all the way up, could I? I think it's as close as we can get to it, so just pretend you don't see that. I'm not in Sandbox to be able to fix it properly, but as long as it's painted, I guess. Kitchen. From the other angle here. And then from the back over here. And then here we have the pantry, which we made an extension off of this. This was just like a little side room. Actually part of the dining room, I guess, and we took away this to give ourselves a pantry area. And we made an extra door so that you can go out and get fresh spices and things if you need it. Ingredients, right? And here is that other spot I was telling you about to the basement. Straight across is the entertainment spot over there that we just saw. All right. Let's head upstairs now. So we have this here. We just went with the piano for now. I couldn't think of anything else to put here. I would say it's like prime space for a Christmas tree, but we're not decorated for Christmas right now, so we'll leave it as like this here. Underneath the wall plant area here. This is, by the way, technically the second floor. This didn't used to be here. We kind of did like an artifact hallway with cool stuff that we've collected. There's that. I think I have a light switch up here. I do. Never mind. We will go into the library next. This is literally what we did last episode. It's pretty cool. I did keep the ladder in case we need it for books. We put in quite a few books actually before we left. But there it is. We made these built-ins last episode and finished those. They look really good. Down the hall. I made these walls have books on the other side as well. There's this. We can put this back, I think. A little area where you can pull out books to read if you want to read or if you want to sit. That is the rest of the upper area. We'll go up there in a second. There's more benches and things that you can sit down and have a book with you. We have yet to fill up these, but at some point in time, we will probably just take time and finish this, but I want to get started on the other project too, so. This is mirrored on the other side. And then we have this area here. We guess we made that all one. I didn't realize we did that. That's fine. This area didn't used to be here either. It was just all one open room. So we sealed up these and made them little seats. And this over here. And so you guys can see down from a different angle there. And there's that. We'll get this light here because we're just going to go straight across to the tower. The tower is nothing too crazy. We just reskinned it and added more lights so it looks a lot better. Chose brick to match, and we just made the pillar the wood accent from the library because I liked it a lot. left this pretty chill. Additional seating area out here. Do I have a light for that? I do. Okay, here we go. And you guys can also see the... you can kind of see the maze from up here, but this is our land here. The front of the house. This is... I call this the tower, but you pretty much can just sit up in here. Of course, can't, like, not have a spot for stargazing. There's the side with the greenhouse here. Alright, let's head back inside. We'll finish off the tour with the bedrooms on the second floor that we did, and the third floor. Third floor. Let's close these. This is the bedrooms here. There's a hallway leading to the bedrooms. At the end of this is a hallway for the bathroom. This is the kids' room here. Kind of gave them a little more pizzazz than the refined. I don't know. I think this room's pretty sick, actually. Whole just cool spot to hang out. A guest bedroom here. When you got peeps over, you got a spot for someone to stay and settle down. We got the bathroom here. That is a shared bathroom for these rooms here. Took a note from the downstairs foyer tile and brought it upstairs. Very chill. And last but not least, third floor, which goes up from here. Oh, it was already on. I guess we left it on. Here it is, guys. A little spot for Jawa and I to paint. Another area just to chill. Again, glass floor here. You can see down into the rest of the house. I thought that was really cool. Alright, and then we have this area, which has our laundry room here on the right with storage, and the streaming room at the end. This is the hallway for it, leading to that. Laundry room. Storage is this next room. I mean, it is an attic, so why not just add some extra space for storage? It's a very clean and nice attic. No cobwebs or nothing. Alright, and then here is the streaming room. Got a little spot we can chill by a fireplace. His and hers streaming area, Jawa's desk here. And then my desk right here. And guys, that's the house. This is everything. It's all done. It's actually crazy how much effort you've put into this place and how much you can really do with the renovations in the game. Oh, yes. And that's why I, both excited and sad at the same time. We are going to work on the Double Trouble one, and I think Rob said it's a very large location, so that makes me excited to see what we can do with it. Very excited. I know we never will see the actual photos, but the before and after of this is actually crazy. I mean, if we really wanted to, I mean, you have to use your guys' imagination, but this is the house here. This is what it used to be. This is from the from the side yard. So see the hoop there? This is all like the pool and stuff now. Or the maze, actually. I think this is the maze and garden orchard section here. Here is the front entrance. This is all cleaned up now and awesome. This is the kids' room here. Now turned, not sad like this. This is the library area. It used to be like a mad scientist lab. We've turned it into the library now. And the last photo here is literally the driveway. This is the front of the house. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I'm glad we got it done. And to my liking. I know JWoww probably should have been up here for my tour, but I'll show him later, I guess. Here is the new project today, though. Double Trouble, you guys. Holy cow, let's go. It's 1.8. That's probably the most expensive one we've had to buy right now. Here's the photos. Here's the front. It's two, it's like townhouses put together here. One side and the other side. We're gonna have to see what this all looks like. What's insane is I don't really remember this from the quest houses or the Scooby-Doo DLC, like what area this is. So maybe once I walk through here, I'll kind of recall what this is. I don't remember. I love how they made these windows. I want to be able to know how to make these because this would have been really sick for our Fallout house, but that's long since been sold. This is really cool too. It's like one side's a bar and one side is, I don't even know, something. Maybe it's the same building. We'll see when we get there. But guys, there it is. We're going. Pray for me. It's taking a bit to load here. Oh no. Hopefully there's not a lot of crashes in this area like our other project we had. Holy smokes, look at this thing. Look at it. It's like a freaking spaceship or something. Can I go back further? I don't even know what to say. Look at that walk-in right there. Looks like someone just died. Yeah, it's like a duplex here. They got mini balconies too. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's a restaurant. They did like a whole restaurant back here. Bar something. We have so much to do. Let me try to... I can't really get a good shot of both. I guess we'll... I don't even know. Let's see if we can do this, because I need to be able to make a thumbnail from this. I think that first shot was our best one, but... yeah, it might have to be this, and sadly we won't get the goth side of this. Okay. Clean up first, you know how it goes. Let's do this. So much stuff. I'm not entirely sure what went on here. That's a light. We got eggs over here. Yummy. Bloody thingy there. That looks promising. You know what the problem is going to be with this, though? Is we're not going to be able to mow under here. The little side spot here. We're going to have to vacuum the grass. Nice. I guess we could leave the trees for now. That area? What is this? Hold on, what is this? Can I jump on the bushes? Is it like a tunnel down here? Oh, that means there's like a secret spot or something. Well, I guess while we're over here, let's clean this. Sorry it's so bright, but... If we forget and miss any spots, it's going to be a nightmare to have to come back and find it. I want to be able to get as much money as we can. Same with that glass back. Let's go vacuum that. Those windows will give you gray hair to build. You build it the same way as the round one. Yeah, we might have to mess around in Sandbox for me to see, like, how we're doing that kind of stuff. Alright, let's pick up the dirt. Wild that we're throwing the dirt away. There's still glass here. Okay, let's vacuum that real quick. 6 likes, guys. Thank you. Yeah, glass everywhere. Okay. Guess right here, too. We finally found a counter... Something to counter Kim's mowing obsession. I know. I should probably just play that mowing sim game, real talk. Oh, we even have to go up there. Okay, maybe I'll grab those while I'm seeing it. Let's get rid of this. I'm not gonna lie, like, why would we get rid of this? And now I gotta torture myself, because I mean, I guess this wouldn't be impossible to rebuild. I don't know. We'll leave it alone for now. Totally not gonna take the whole building apart. Damn, who the heck did this? Gross. Alright. We need... You'll probably reach it with this one. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's so bright. Can you guys see with that like that? Is that too dark? I feel like the light on against the shiny stuff is just too much. 3 different levels. So, like, I don't even understand. Is it supposed to be like a hotel? You could just keep it a hotel, because I can't get rid of this stuff. What, and make it look normal? Look what they did with the cabinet stuff. You don't need Sandbox, you can build it in the regular game. I feel as if I mean, I guess we could try. I'm not sure if I'm going to mess with it with this unless we carry this design over to the other side. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll just keep the light off then. Oh, there's a pool in here too. Dude, okay. Okay, we got a pool too. Nice. I'll keep the light on for this part because it is a little dark here. It's good to hear, Dragon. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, the white on the white action's a bit too crazy. Light on the white, excuse me. See those monster paw claws there? Battling bears or something. Or death claws. I don't know. These type of windows just remind me of Fallout, so... I guess it'll be death claws. Darn these kids and their egg throwing. Alright. Let's keep going. Like I said, is this drastically different from the DLC house, you guys? Like, design-wise? Because I feel like I don't recognize this house at all. Like, just trying to think about the quests and stuff to help Scooby in them with stuff. Like, I can't fathom it. I love how they have purple trash cans there. We might want to just do one side at a time. I don't even know here. Lots of cords. I don't know why we have a bunch of speakers out here. This is a drastic change from the... Oh, the haunted house. This is the haunted house, isn't it? And this was the side area with the cemetery. So is there still a secret over here then? Oh yeah, there's a cemetery right there. Holy cow. Okay. That's kind of insane. Yeah, this is like a crazy different house then. Quite literally unrecognizable. Maybe once we get into this building we would have said, oh, I get it. But with this whole other half, it's kind of insane. It's wild. Insane. Well, now that I'm seeing all this stuff, though, like... What are we gonna do? I feel like we should carry the light side over to the dark side here. But that would mean we'd have to, like, figure out how to make those windows. I do think it is worth a walkthrough before we get totally in the cleaning zone. Yeah, we'll walk through. Alright. So, if we were to, if I do see kind of some small stuff, though, because I'm gonna totally miss shit like this, we gotta grab it real quick. Alright, so I guess let's go into this side first. So we have some kind of a mini pool, bar, balcony spot. You could almost add stairs to the front of this and continue to make some kind of a seat spot here. Okay. Front. Oh my god. Oh, these are the lights. You can like barely see in here. Nope. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Sorry. Okay, we'll start over there. If the music goes off too long, we're gonna get copyright for it. Which, by the way, guys, Enzoy a year later came back and copyrighted us for music that was in game. Isn't that nuts? Even though we did streamer friendly mode. That's why that game was poo-poo. Oh, there's still something going on. Okay, so we have a living room. Okay, it's like a little jacuzzi tub going on. Bar. Dance floor. Back of house there. Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess let's go see what this is. Sell this so we can get through. Okay, so that's not quite what's back there, though. Like so that must be behind the bar, then? Let's check. So, when we're out here, what is this? What is this? Will it let me, like, walk through here, though? What makes me sad is I can't well, no, I could recreate this again. Let's walk through. What is this? What is all this? Oh, my God. Oh, there's so much ritualistic stuff down here. Look, it's the demon Deathclaw house. That's where he's at, huh? What is all I can't open it. Oh, is this there is a spot to get in from the other side. It's just covered in the shelves, isn't it? Let me see what this is real quick. Okay. There is water here. A sewer. Got like Umbrella Corp down here? What's going on? I don't even understand. It went from cult to science lab now? Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. Maybe we should just make this a cyberpunk house. Like, this could be the Ripper Doc's office. Everything's blocked. What does that look like? What is that? Okay. Interesting. So they just, like, genetically made a beast back here? Oh, but the issue is I can't get out. How do we get out of here? Because I didn't clear the path of those other two areas unless I were to just, what, delete. Well, I guess, let's see if I can fit a ladder or something right here. Can I? To get out of here? I can't. I'm trapped. We're gonna die down here. We'll do a shelf. Let's see if I can use a shelf. Cool. Alright. Oh, yeah, we could do that. That's true. That is true. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's wild. So I think it can be said that these are the townhouses of a vampire and a werewolf. Definitely the case. Yeah. Wouldn't it be ironic if this side was the vampire side and the other side was the werewolf side? Okay, so that was this side. Let's double check the other floors, because we didn't get to do those yet. That is another way into the spa area. They got the Grimm Fairy Tale book there, too. Of course, gotta have that. Kitchen. They can play chess with each other? That's really cool. Okay. Back upstairs. A bedroom? Additional balcony? Maybe they were unrequited lovers next door to each other. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. They actually filled the bathtub with water? That's actually a really ingenious idea. Okay. Can I turn these on? Recording room as well? Laundry room. Final balcony. Okay. So the other spot that we saw down here. Where was that at again? It was back here, right? No. Wait. In here. So that other door has to be back here. It has to be here, right? It's right here. Okay, hold on. Don't want to accidentally sell something, but you know how it is. It was. Okay. Well, we're gonna open it, so that we can know where all of our stuff is, and so we can go down there without being trapped and having to use the unstuck option. And then we'll go to the goth side and see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, so this is where we need to be. So then that other side is from the goth side, so let's go over there. Alright, goth side time. So they obviously have an outdoor spot. Let's check that out first. Okay. There it is right there. Ah, alright. Okay, I have found the other spot. Nice. Okay, I mean, we will still have to get rid of this. Well, maybe not all of it, because I do like having the wine in here. It's kind of nice, actually. Oh, will it not let me take that? Never mind. We can always put it back. This goes into the lab section. Okay, so now we have both doors open. One to the wolf side, one to what I assume is the vamp side here. That's really cool. Oh my god, this looks nuts. Alright, what else is in here? Wonder what that goes to. Bar, okay. Let's go through the front. Yeah, I think they were supposed to both be rival musicians or rival bands, which is why there's a weird amount of music stuff. That would actually make a lot of sense. I love what they did here. And outside. I love this little garden thing they made here. Look at the stairs, too. Oh, this is cool, too. A pipe organ? So there's, like, nothing we can change in here. Like, everything, so, Oh, this makes me a little sad, though. So, like, everything is just so clean and, like, kind of done. Let's keep looking. Okay, we got this. Vamp bathroom. Do I have a proper light switch in here? I mean, it kind of makes sense that there's minimal lighting in the vampire house because he probably doesn't really need lights on. Okay. Alright, we've got his recording spot. Or hers. This could be a babe vamp here. Okay, where does this go? Ah, the other balcony. Still shared. Are they sure they were rivals when they were, like, always near each other all the time? I think it was unrequited love, and maybe they couldn't really work together because of their, you know, what they were. Okay, another bathroom in here. Their laundry room. To imagine a vampire doing laundry is interesting thought. The coffin. Gotcha. Oh boy, this is something in here. Also very clever that they covered the bed. I wonder how they... I mean, I'm sure they did this in Sandbox, but... to tilt it like that? Oh my gosh. Very cool. Now... oh my gosh, what do we do? I thought this was gonna be like a nasty place, and it's actually kind of a really cool place. So do we just rework this whole thing and not make it goth anymore? Or do we... because I feel like all this... do we try to carry the other house over here? That would be like a huge overhaul. Because we could still make it like house. They're obviously a house, not... well... oh, and guys, if you're in the States, happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys. Got my dad texting me St. Patrick's Day stuff. I know, that's the problem. That's like the actual issue. I don't think I can. So then, what's our thought here? We just clean it up and fix parts of it and then sell it as is? That kind of hurts me to say that too. Because I won't lie to you, the purple side is intriguing. Design-wise. Like, if I were to, like, if we were to pick which side to have take over the other side, I would be more inclined to pick this design because it's so different. But then we have to figure out how we're building this stuff, and I don't know how we're going to do it. I mean, I have an idea of how we're going to, but it would be insane. What should I do? Actually, how will I get up there? I don't know. Let me ponder this a long while as we clean this house. Oh, please. There we go. Oh my gosh. Because you could most certainly make it a, you could still make it a townhouse combo thing going on. How come I can't just reach that? 7 likes, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, the game's already, like, falling apart here. temporarily so we can get up here. Alright. You could also try to consolidate them into one design. I don't think that's possible. I think it would have to be, because the only thing I could think about is, oh, I missed that spot up there. Maybe we could. Totally didn't mean to do that. Maybe, you know what? How about this? Because I like the design of this side, what if we did... I mean, why not? Because it's like, we're already playing the other game, so we should definitely just... What if we did like a cyberpunk theme and we brought the design elements over here but still kept this like a dark color? I think Mini don't change a lot in this house because it's so special. Yeah, I imagine. I can imagine that being the case. I mean, have you guys watched any other people do this build before, and have they actually changed the whole thing? Or do they just keep it? Because I will say that if we were to move this style to the other side, we can't mimic the roof. The roof line would be the only thing that would probably stop us from changing the whole thing. It would be funny to knock out the entrance house divider between them and make it like two moved in, two moved back in as the lovers. Do you mean like this wall right here? But then that makes me feel ever the more inclined to match the aesthetics though. Or like I said, or bring the same elements from these to this, but keep this side like a darker color. I'd have to really look at how they built all this stuff, though, real close for us to mimic this. I know they use certain... Like, I don't know how they wrapped it. Well, no, they probably got rid of a lot of this other stuff and then just brought it across. We also have a thing up there. Is there an attic to this? Let me check again. Hold on. I didn't pay attention when we were at the tip top if there was a window or not. Need to go higher. Is there a little peekaboo window up here? I guess it is. Okay, it is this. Let's keep cleaning. I gotta think. Gotta think of how we want to do this, because it kind of hurts me that I would just improve upon what's already here and just keep it the same. I feel like a lot of our stuff has been like a total transformation of things, so it just... Can I bring this out front with me? I can. We missed a spot up there. Can I reach this from here? Nope. Can I jump up here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we know how to play this game. Maybe not entirely smart on our part here, but we'll figure it out, I guess. There we go. You know, that knife in the chess set tells me that they didn't really get along. Is there one? Yeah. Definitely seems like they had a bit of a disagreement there. Maybe someone cheated, perhaps? Maybe that's what they were playing chess over. Maybe the other one cheated on the other one. Have seen only 2 change some part of the house. This DLC took me by surprise. To me, best DLC of House Flipper 2. So only 2 actually change. So has anyone in chat seen them change it completely? Or do they just keep it the goth and the retro side thing going on here? I also just realized there's like a little element up there. I might need to get a scaffolding. I wonder, could I put a scaffolding right here? I want to be able to get to the rooftop without having to climb all crazy. Can we? Dude, yes. Alright. Oh, it's a clock up there. At least I can grab these now. We're gonna be frustrated just doing this instead, so hold on. Oh, now I can't put it here. So it literally can only be so far then. What? Wait, what? Actually, hold on. Hello? There we go. I just need to get right here. Because deep down, what I see here is that we've already done a goth-style house, kind of. And it's our own house that we just did with the Victorian mansion. We kept a lot of these elements here. So, I feel as if we should take it upon ourselves to, make it match. Hey, DJ. Good. How about yourself? Let's keep cleaning. No, no one has changed the houses. Only some inside. OG, the 2 houses. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. We have a werewolf house, DJ. I'll have to show you what it looks like, but essentially, as far as I'm understanding it, the Clamami lore drop here, the werewolf lives on this side of the house, alright? Which is the kind of retro side here. There is maybe sort of a secret underground wolf cave area, den, as well as a evil lab where the vampire was like separating human blood and stuff like that. I know. Crazy now that I say it out loud, but here's the vamp side of the goth house here. But if we go down to the secret spot that I was just telling you about, we found out that it's over here. Multiple secret entrance stuff going on. Here, see this, DJ? This doesn't belong in here. Hold on. So there's this. Totally secret, not underground spot. There's like a big box fan here. Here is the den. Wolf den here. totally not eating people in any way humanly possible. It leads into this area where they were doing some cooking. This wall was sealed up. Here is the entrance from the werewolf house into their little den spot. There is a sewer line between the two. And here is the vampire's blood site. 8 likes, thank you guys. Hey, Wade. And here is this, all the different blood types. An area where they extracted blood and stuff. Umbrella Corp, essentially, down here. They brought people in for the concert, and they are taking their blood and making it into wine. Crazy, I know. But that's where we're at right now. And I'm at a bit of a loss design-wise what we're gonna do, because I feel like one of these has to go, and we're gonna make it all one design. And I'm hearing that a lot of people don't do that. I know, but it's like, I can't just not do anything. Something's gotta change. And what? I don't know yet. We're just gonna clean and I'm gonna think about it. Actually, you know what'll tell me if anything's gonna change or not? Can I copy these? Okay, I can copy those. Because sometimes on the quest houses, they don't let you copy the elements. So if there's no way I can carry a design over to the other side, then it's like... Oh, you know what's gonna be our problem? I can't turn windows upside down, you guys. Although you said that we can make these window inserts in this game and not be in the sandbox. Are we sure about that? Because that's the only thing that would stop me from trying to recreate this, because we tried to do this in another house. And the problem is, when you go to the windows, you can't actually tilt the windows upside down. Like, there's no way to do that. So if we were to recreate this, these windows would only stay one side up. Like, I can't... You can only rotate them this way. You can't actually, like, turn them upside down. It was this thing in the white side. I'm kind of leaning towards that too. I just don't know if I'll be able to imitate these windows. It would look different. So then it's like, maybe we just modernize this side, but keep it the dark elements? I don't know. I'm at a loss, guys. If I had known this was going to be so just straightforward flip, then it's like, I maybe would have done this before our final house. I thought this was going to be kind of crazier than what it is, but it does not seem to be the case. Lady D, perhaps, yeah. Although I feel as if they're kind of painting it like this maybe was the lady was the werewolf. Yes, Jawa. Yeah, I forgot about it. I'll come down there in a minute for it. It's actually super smart the way they built that into the sofa there. At least some of these I know we could be cleaning up here. They put these as floor things. Interesting. Okay. Oh, but see, look, this is the stuff I'm talking about. We can't recreate this because it's... We'd have to get rid of the disco floor. Or we change up the, Yeah, I can't not imagine us just redoing all of this, if I'm being real with you guys. The problem would be the window stuff, and I wouldn't be able to recreate it on the other side. That is my main concern there. If we were to try to bring this design over to the other side, we don't need that in here. I also don't know where they got this from. Alright. Well, once we clean everything up, we'll kind of decide what we're gonna do. And we will just bite the bullet and go for it. And it may or may not be to some objections. We'll have to see. Apparently a lot of people keep this, but I can't just not keep it the same. That's too easy for me. Far too easy. Maybe we just overhaul everything. The sofa's gross looking anyway. Oh, they just covered this with a rug? Gotcha, so they, oh, they're all baby rugs in here? Okay, that's regular flooring there. Interesting. Okay. It's good to know. Did I miss any other scratches anywhere? I think I did. I'm telling you, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. We're gonna miss, like, all this kind of stuff. And the real question is, why would they do this to me? Keep this, this way, but then I can't really, like, imitate it, you know? Really messed up someone threw a brick in here. So much to do. Hold on. We're getting there. We still gotta do the vampire side, too. And even, like, this stuff. Like, this is gonna be crazy if we had to recreate this. Quite possibly insane. If I remember correctly, I didn't sell the disco floor. I just buy the new chair. No, I know, but like because the creators of this game, they have just like that kind of sandbox access until they cut you out from it and just make it the normal game. If I wanted to add another chair to this, I'd have to just remove this, and then I would have a missing piece in this floor, and I don't think I would want that, you know what I mean? I don't think I could do it. And even then, it's like, here's what's interesting about it, though. It's not really, like, doing a lot of stuff here. So we could still just get rid of this floor if we wanted to make this something else. Maybe we put the disco wall on the wall instead. Or do, like, a LED light thing instead. It could still work. Oh, we need to keep going up. Gotta keep going up. Okay, we took care of this. All this is done. Let's just sell these. I don't want any more of this stuff in here. Okay, yeah, this is where we were at. Let's just get rid of this. All these are nasty anyway. I don't know if we can have all that in here. Carpet in the kitchen area. See, and they made it easy for you to do this because, no, they didn't. Oh, because the other window wasn't the same size? Of course not. So then what could be the same size as this? I feel as if this is the same window. Is it not? So what is this here? Okay, so it was this one, so then it would be this one. But it doesn't have the, wait, hold on, I gotta look at this again. 7 by 7, okay. Six by 6. So what's still 7 across, but shorter on the bottom? I maybe should have looked at the window before I sold it. Let's try just the regular 6 by 6 and see if maybe I was just mistaken and it'll fit in here. Odd. Very odd that it wouldn't just let me copy and paste that same window, but okay. Alright. Fine, very well then, game. Just keep going. This is insane. I see what you mean. Yeah, for the stool thing. It's just, that's what I think is kind of a little bit of a bummer when they do these really cool builds like this, is that if you're someone who, you know, wants to try to, like, keep the style or recreate it, they do stuff in the sandbox mode that you can't recreate in the regular game. You know? Kind of like how we wanted to get rid of the underground basement. Like, when we were initially in the Victorian mansion, I would probably just minimize that upper area and have done something different. And gotten rid of the basement water area, gotten rid of all the rocks, and made it a regular hallway down there if we were forced to keep it, but... But it's just not possible. There's just certain things you can't do. So then now that we're in this predicament, we're more inclined to keep it goth because the goth side is easier to imitate. They didn't do anything too crazy to the exterior of that house that we can't recreate. It's the other stuff that's the problem that we can't recreate. Was there anything else wrong in here? Once more, I don't know if we're going to keep this or not. Just clean and see what happens. Is it just from here? It is just from here? Perfect. Alright, let's do like this here. That's kind of gross, actually. Only thing I can kind of think about is maybe we just modernize the other side, but, or recreate the white side, and things that will not be possible to make also change on the white side. Yeah, we could do that. It just makes me sad that we're getting rid of those sick windows, though. These here. Unless we did the pop-out and we just made it like a more modern square window, we could probably do that. Like, look at these. Like, we can't recreate this. Like, the way they made these windows look open. I think that's so cool. I wish we could do that. Can I fix these? Oh, hello? Oh, they've, like, tucked these in here. So they won't even let me touch these. Can I sell them? That must be a glitch. I should be allowed to sell those. The rest of this is chill. Yeah, they'll let us mess with these. And then this was already kind of partially done. Alright, we do this. Oh, right there. Oh, you know what? They made it look rusted on purpose. I thought this was a beam. I understand now. Okay. I mean, not that I think we're going to keep it this color, but we need to be able to, yeah, because it looks all funky now. Whatever. We're gonna just do this for right now so I remember that it's like a surface and not a beam set up here. And what's interesting is, like, this house isn't, like, out of the realm for doing more than just the one room. So, like, instead of making this a studio office, you can make this, like, an actual room here. They made that a room. You'd have to find a way to seal these if you wanted to do that. But we could also kind of look at what Mammy was saying and break through the other side. You could almost make this like a really crazy looking hotel or something too. 8 likes, guys. Thank you. So we could just minimize it to one entrance and make like a front area and then do a couple rooms. And then you can still keep these entertainment areas here. There's a lot to clean on this side. Okay, so did we finish this? I think we're done on that side. Let's finish this real quick. Is there any other stuff in here? It's actually really dark. There is a controller in the TV. Gotcha. Their sofa looks a lot nicer in here than the wolf sofa. It's all nasty in here. Any other spots we're missing? Oh, they had a fireplace in here too. Hey, Miss Nee, how's it going? This is a new place. We're starting the Double Trouble location, which is this. We just finished cleaning the one side, and then now we're on the other side. It's like 2 different townhouses, 2 different styles going on. The story, I guess, is one side belongs to the werewolf, and the other side belongs to the vampire. So, we're cleaning the vampire side right now. They have, like, their whole vibe going on. And now I'm in a position where a lot of the stuff is actually not too bad looking, and you could almost just clean this place up and just sell it. But I don't want to do that. That's not in my bones to do. You know? I'd like to remove the stone wall or give them a new look. The basement and the Victorian, but you removed the water? Yeah, we kept the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it. Water we kept is just an underwater something. Aquifer, I guess, for our garden things. Like, even for this, like, what would we do with the downstairs? It's kind of cool they made it like a secret lab. I mean, I guess we could also just... What if we just made this like a clinic? Would that be too crazy? A hospital? I don't think we've ever done a hospital build before. So we make like a receptionist area and make other spots and stuff where, you know, you might have... patients and stuff, and then we could keep the downstairs a lab, go into the werewolf side, and make all that happen, too. The wolf side reminds me of the old interior designs of Rudiger Aro. 2000s vibe with the windows. I would have to look what that is. That sounds really cool, though. And I'm kind of digging the thought of making this like a like a health clinic, because you could still keep elements like this and make like a front entry room, make patients' rooms and stuff like that. I mean... And then we can make this more modern on this side. Should we? Has anyone ever seen this place be turned into a hospital clinic before? And then we can have maybe, like, one side be... I don't know, you could almost do... I know this sounds really bad. You could just have, like, make, like, an asylum or something. And then you can do, like, an all-glass little waiting area or spot where the patients can go and just chill. I don't know. I don't know. Is that too much? That might be too much. Ooh, or one side asylum, one side an orphanage. The two, like, the saddest places you could be at. Oh my gosh, that would be bad. I'll get in trouble for that, I'm sure. Said, I don't even know if we're gonna keep these windows. Like, look, I can't even put these back up. How are they expecting me to put these windows in here? Vampire Mad Scientist Lab, and the wolf side is a trendy cafe. I could do that too. We'll just clean to take the time here. I really wish I could, like, actually clean these. These windows aren't gonna stay, let's be real here. We will have to change all this stuff, but it's fine. Man, this vampire needed to clean his house, dude. And I thought the wolf side was bad. All this is just, well, I mean, I guess he has a lot of candles lit all the time. I was gonna say, like, the inside of these windows looks like a smoker house or something. We're just getting extra points for this, so we might as well just clean these. Almost done. Dirt blindness. That is true. They're really only seeing the windows through, like, moonlight, huh? When during the daytime you'd be seeing how nasty these windows really were. Maybe that was one of the beefs the werewolf had. He just, like, always pointed out how gross his vampire windows were. Lots of rivalry going on. These I don't think can get dirty, so I guess let's leave that alone. I can't even tell. Alright, let's finish cleaning. Let's just finish cleaning it up. I don't know what this goop is on the floor, but it's disturbing, and it needs to go. Ugh, gross. Everything's nasty up in here. Oh no, this is part of where the werewolf's bathroom is up here, isn't it? Can you imagine just doing your vampire stuff and then the werewolf's bathroom just, like, leaks into your apartment and floods everything? Leaves mold. All of it. Who's the vampire kidding? Why does he have food on the counter? We know the dude don't eat it. Ooh. Definitely gross. And they also had a pipe organ in here, which I thought was really cool. Maybe we could, I mean, there's no way we can recreate this because the pipe stuff hates me, but, like, look at this thing. The fire extinguisher's a funny touch. Yeah, a little, maybe there was meant to be a fire situation here. I don't know what warranted them to put that, but I suppose. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I am in conflict here. Oh, here you go, Miss Nee. Here's the chessboard with a knife in it. They do share the balcony and they play all the time, but their friendship's in the dumps right now. Like I said, probably because of the leaky bathroom situation. No more messes right here, right? I don't think so. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think that's just gross, so let's sell that. There's so much in here. This is gross too. The wolf probably howls too much. I'd be mad too. Yeah. It would be a bit, a little annoying sometimes, I think. No, it's still good. Alright, what's in here? Lots of candles being melted where they shouldn't be. Definitely a fire hazard. Anything in here? I don't think so. And then it should just be this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. 9 likes. Thank you, guys. What was in here again? Oh, yeah. It was another bathroom. Is there a mess in here? There sure is a mess in here. All right. Fairly chilling here. And then we have the coffin. What are we going to do about the coffin? We'll clean up the blood for him. Very cool. Coffin. Everything's sick in this house, and I don't know what to do. I think we go the clinic route. And then we can actually keep the, you can make the whole downstairs like the lab area where they'll take patients' like blood and stuff and test it. Maybe make like a really cool x-ray machine thingy. They have a mirror in here. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that too. So I think we do like a... not like creepy, right? But like an actual like clinic or something, or a hospital. Because you could turn, like, you could keep all this stuff still here, but just change the coloring of it and make it like... I'm trying to think of how we would work this here. Let's go clean the outside. But I don't know, I feel like it has so many stairs. It has opportunities where you could really seal off a lot of these areas and make them rooms. This is not far from the wolves, so if I were to break this, I bet you that goes into the werewolf's house here. So we can make a proper cafeteria and other stuff where people can eat. We could expand out to this psychologist's office. Yeah, we could do all that too. I don't know, we've never made something like that before, so I feel more inclined to at least say we've changed this a little bit, you know, and not just keep it what it is and then just clean it up and resell it. I know the house looks cool, don't get me wrong. There is a lot of really cool stuff in here, but I can't help but want to put like our stamp on it, and I can't put my stamp on it by just cleaning it and maybe changing some paint colors or something, you know? You gotta do more than that. It feels like a cop-out just because we think it looks cool. You know? The only other thing I thought about is you could almost... But that's like a part of like making the story for like your build, right? So we could make like a... Not saying all of them... I mean, none of them are like that in real life. That would be... That's like movie stuff. But you could almost make like a church on this side with this pipe organ and other stuff. Maybe there's a conspiracy that they... You know, they take their followers in, but the followers never leave. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, too. Well, a mortuary service we could do, too. I mean, you could make a hospital on the other side and a mortuary on the other. That would be kind of creepy. It's like you go to the hospital, but, you know, you may or may not leave. Also, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. Sorry, we got a lot of cleaning to do out here. Well, yeah, we have one coffin. I'm not sure how they made it, though. I'd have to maybe play with the thought out here to see if I can recreate it. Because in their Halloween stuff, they have an Iron Maiden and stuff like that, but not really, anything else. Like, we just have to create it from the floor up. And because I'm not in Sandbox, I might not be able to make that exactly like how it is. Only thing I thought about is maybe we could, we could probably just build a box up and then add, like, crown molding around it to make it look like a casket, but... That is a dead tree there. And so is this. I am curious what all these cords are doing here, you know? What were we doing out here with all the cords, you know? And a TV remote. I still don't really know what these go to. What is this here? Oh, that does above the bar? Not sure about that either. And I don't know, then we're back to we've done a style like that before too, you know? Too much dead tree stuff going on. Alright, these other things we would need to, clean up. Thank you. About to say. Oh, meant to touch that there. Sacrificing people for the greater good is what the boards are for, because vampires... Because of the vampire and he needs to eat. True. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the story behind the house, too, because downstairs there's like a lab and everything already where he's taking human blood and making it into wine. Because were you there for that, Miss Nee? I don't think you were. I can show you what the downstairs looks like. It's like a whole, like, basement area thing. So there's already, like, a cult element to this. Including the werewolf side. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me just vacuum this up real quick before I forget about it. I have been known to leave glass behind because it's kind of hard to see. So... we'll get this done real quick. Alright, so essentially, on the wolf side, there was a, like, little passage, like a sewer or a big old pipe that they made. Right here. It's like all this here. And from the werewolf side, keep in mind, I knocked down the walls that were there, but here's their spot here. Probably like their original, like, werewolf den here. And then the werewolf had, like, a spot where they were making their food and concocting things here. This goes into their house here. Like the basement of their house with a secret area for them to go in there. And then, I'll grab this real quick. And then straight across was the, 2 different brick walls for us to knock down or sell. And that has the sewer here. And this is the vampire side here. It's like a whole lab, and then there's all the blood they're like synthesizing. Here's all the blood types up top. And then you see where they're like trying to make it into like a wine variation, and then they have the wine down here. And that leads up to the concert area right here. So what you said wasn't wrong. They were collecting blood or taking people down here, drunkifying them, taking their blood and then making it into something else. But if we were to... And you know what we could do too? Actually, now that I think about it, if we were to carry this across and make this like a whole clinic down here where they are, like, just like maybe like a lab, right? Where they test the blood. We could keep the building for this and make this like the blood draw building. Like, can you imagine if we sealed this off and made it like a regular building here? And then if you're a patient at the hospital, they'll send you over right here to have them draw blood. And then the workers can test the blood down here in the lab. And then we can kind of keep this, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is the coolest part of this house, is this. Is the lab area. I think it looks really neat. It'd be a shame to, like, modernize this and just make this a normal townhouse and make this a regular basement. I don't know. A lot of this, it makes me sad to get rid of it. And I can see why people maybe don't change anything about all this. Like, I understand why they would do it. Am I? Yeah, Harry. We're in Arizona. Might as well just get rid of the rest of these. Yeah, it's hot as shit outside right now. We're supposed to still be in springtime, and it is not happening. What is this? There's a little croc head down here. Nice. It's cold for you guys. If it's any inclination, I apologize. I don't know how to convert it, but essentially it's supposed to get to 102 degrees Fahrenheit later this week. Like, it's supposed to be above the hundreds for us. Which sucks, because usually it's really nice right now, and for some reason summer decided it's just going to show up early. I'm not sure if it's going to let up either. I think we're going to go straight from, like, low 90 degrees to 100 degrees, and then into, like, even hotter. Oh, they'll let me sell these. Interesting. Okay. I was not expecting to let me sell the rocks. So yeah, we could actually revamp all of this. I love being cold. I would want to be cold all the time. I hate the heat, even though I was born here. It's miserable. Because, like, you guys say all that now, but until you have consecutive days where it is literally, like, 110 degrees or more Fahrenheit during the day, and it's, like, 90 degrees at night, it sucks. And that's like that for, like, feels like months, like 5 or 6 months worth of that, and it's just so sad. You can't go outside, you can't do anything. Unless you want to burn up and die. Wade. You're by the ocean. Oh, and the game just crashed. You're by the ocean, Wade. What do you mean? What is this? Oh, okay. Ah, alright. Well, you know, it was bound to happen. It does not surprise me one bit. Unreal Real Estate? Oh, we got an achievement, you guys. It didn't even pop up for me. Alright, are you fixed now? Can I turn you back on? Let's try this again. But we have had nice weather today, but still a little cold. If only. If only I could have that. I don't get that. The only time you could maybe find good weather like that is up north, where like our forested area is. But even then, their summers are kind of pretty hot. We don't get a lot of rain either. Like none. Yes, I'm aware of a crash detected. Where's my mouse at? Hello? Uh-oh. Let me in the game, please. There we go. For some reason, it doesn't let you, It doesn't let you, like, just go back onto that to say yes or no. You have to hit escape. I have lake effect weather, but it's cold here. The northern part of my state is severe blizzard weather. Yeah, DJ and you guys were... Oh, it put me back to the house. Interesting. Oh, I think it does that, actually. Oh, okay, I was about to say, hopefully it saved all of our progress we just did. Let's see where it ended here. Yeah, DJ and them were experiencing some stuff like that too. Okay, so we just gotta resell these. Yeah, guys, I think I want to do something different. I think let's see what the layout is of the rest of our stuff here and formulate a plan to perhaps, doctorify this, because it's actually really cool. I didn't know, actually, well, no. We maybe can't do what they just did here. And stick the vials in there. Maybe they have that coded like that. I might have to sleep again. It's too dark. Let's go find a bed real quick. Unironically, we'll have to go to the other side. I wish your character could sleep on sofas. That would be cool, too. We'll sleep in the werewolf bed. Okay. What are these? Bathroom. Interesting enough, I think it's possible for us to make, like, small rooms. We could also design it to, we could maybe do 2 separate or 3 separate beds in here and do, like, a curtain across it. I don't know if we would be able to keep all the balconies, though. But if we're going to combine it, I mean, it's a possibility for us to do what we're thinking about doing. I don't know where DJ is in terms. He's more like, well, I mean, DJ, are you still in chat? He might be in chat still. I don't remember where DJ's at. I think he's technically more classified as, like, between East and Midwest. He's not quite, like, on the coast, but he's not quite, like, in the middle of, like, the United States. You know what I mean? Sell these two. Alright, well. I think we can make this work. That's very creative how they put this here, too. Huh. Oh, we just totally forgot about all this, huh? Missed this part? Okay, so then if we were to carry this over design-wise, I'm not sure about keeping the colors. We might be changing those, but we could definitely, I think we could definitely make this work. And we could make this multiple rooms. If we break this through to the side, we can have a different hallway that could lead to, like, a mess hall. We can make them have, like, a swim area. I think I could recreate this. This just seems like a pretty easy thing to do. Put up a fenced area. We might redo this kind of stuff. We gotta look at what we're planning here. I think it's safe to say we could seal this up and maybe get rid of the elements here. I'm not sure what we would do with that. Only thing we could potentially see with this is maybe, I mean, it's tall enough for us to walk in, so we could make this like an, oh, go in there. We could make this just a normal hallway that would lead with stairs down to the, down to the doctor's office, like maybe like another area where they could come out and have patients and stuff. I don't know what this is about to do, but it's like a whole thing here. Holy cow. Ooh, it's all nasty up there too. Yeah, it looks like they still made this a square, so we could redesign this. I was kind of concerned if I got rid of the stuff, like how insane would it be to fix this, but we could make stairs and still make this work. It is a wee bit short. Sorry, guys. It's a wee bit short in here, but that's fine. We're gonna break this game by getting rid of this stuff. Sorry, werewolf. Oh, get rid of this. I wish I could draw like this too. To add stuff on here. Including on like the marker board and stuff, you know? Oh boy. Let's maybe save real quick. Okay, sell these. Get rid of the rest of this, I think. Ooh, let me... There we go. Get rid of these two. We're gonna say it's structurally sound enough to have this here. We won't need this. Oh, it won't let me break this. It'll let me break this, though, which is interesting. I'm not sure why it does that sometimes. Oh, just all floating there. Bro's making sacrifices to Red Riding Hood here. Oh. Let's get rid of those. Let's save again. Alright, I think we get rid of this. Oh, sorry. Goodbye, Gatorhead. Hardly knew ye. We're actually gonna have quite a bit of space once we mess around in here. Oh, but we can't go into there? Well, I can see why they did this. It's a shame I can't break that top part. You could almost put, like, like if you did have like a mortuary part down here. So like you have like the part where they test everybody's blood like a regular lab, but then have the other side contain like, you know, that. I don't know how be pretty morbid to have it just below the pool area, but you know, beggars can't be choosers here. Actually, the pool area could be on the other side too. Could very well be the case. Alright, let's see. Can I get rid of this? Okay, I can do that. So then we can at least maybe just complete the hallway here, because I can't get rid of these. You could almost retrofit a fireplace down here, but there's really... If we did do this half is what I think it is, because I can't break this, right? It'd be a pretty tight fit here. Oh, man. It looks so weird like this now, but you know, it's fine. I don't think we were gonna ever keep this a werewolf den anyway, so... This is quite literally just that. Can I break this? Oh, this is still so... Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave you guys on a brief hold, because I'm gonna go grab my coffee real quick that's downstairs. I did forget about it. I'll leave you guys with the lab view here. 1 second, alright? Okay, hey guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's, so I thought about it as I was making coffee here. What if, hear me out. What if we go, hold on, let me get my earphones back in. Alright, we still do hospital clinic, right, up top. I can't believe it just happened again. Literally just, anyway, back up to this again. It's because I got rid of everything. That's why it's deciding to crash like this, but whatever. Literally in a wait screen and it's crashing. Insane. Let me put this back. Alright. Well, before this happened, my thought was that one downstairs area where we can't actually like make a proper stairwell from that hallway. What if instead we make it like a super like cell in there with like a glass front and everything, like it's like a really dangerous patient is in there, like a Hannibal Lecter type thing. I think that would be really cool. And then we can still incorporate like the glass and everything in the upper area too. I think that would be legit. So we still kind of keep the elements of both houses because they both kind of incorporate the glass look in them. But we make rooms, patient rooms. Yeah, like a psychiatrist's office, a couple other doctor's offices in there. I'm a little bummed out that this keeps crashing, though. I don't know what the deal is. It's gotta stop. There's really not a lot of stuff we're doing here. And now it's suddenly, like, getting all weird about it, I guess. Alright, let me get this back up here. Okay. I think I got it figured out. Okay, there. Take me back to the regular house that we're in, please. Stop. Stop crashing, please. Okay, we're back. Not this one. This one I think we will just have to, just make it like a storeroom or something. We could seal this off like this. I can't go back any further. I can't break this wall. Same with this one. At least I don't think I can. Can I break the upper parts? I can break the upper parts, but not this other section here. So at least we can push this back a little bit. So it's not so crowded. Except that one piece? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe not. Maybe I can't do what I want to do here with this. Yeah, it's like some of these bricks are, like, not breakable. It could be a glitch, too, but I can't really think what else we could use that for right now in what we're about to do. Okay, there's that. Then that makes this a complete hallway. Let's get rid of these two. Maybe just me. I feel like I'm hearing like ambient rat squeaking noises in the background. It could just be my earphones finally giving out, but okay, we don't need these. Okay. Alright, so... leave this an open area. Make this like an activities hall, and we could actually extend this a little more. We won't need these. I might actually expand this to go a little more forward and encompass some other stuff. This is really cool, but we're not keeping this. At least not in this form. I might... well, you know, we could actually make like a little interior garden space, I guess. We kind of talked about making like an activity area for patients, so I guess we could do that too. Oh, you know what? I bet you they did this because you can't put it into... we'd have to make it like a solid block. Probably. Just get rid of these. Or it is in this ground? I'm not sure how they worked this out. I have a feeling, though, that with it not being contained, that might be an issue. How can we move this? Or expand this in some way? Ooh, there's a mess right there. And then do we want to bother with anything here? I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't think of anything else I could do there. I know I want to expand this. We can move this forward. Like to this. We can make a different stairwell from the hallway out. To another garden area. Can I walk to this? Yeah, I can. Trying to think of how we can make this work. Could also just make a separate hallway there, too. It makes me so mad seeing them do the pipes like that, because there's, like, no way we could have done it that way. Oh, we could make that other entrance different, too. Don't need that. So I recently encountered a video from a streamer I know who was mentioning a game that got canceled before ever getting released. Yeah, which one, DJ? Gang of the Dragon? Alright, and what was their... was it just because they ran out of funding, or what? Oh yeah, they didn't have enough funding. Okay. So what was the game's like premise? Like what was it about? Or does no one know because they didn't get far with it? Herein lies in the issue too. I can't reach under there. I can't fix this either, can I? So it's just like a thing here. I mean, I guess there could be like a story where one of the patients are trying to escape. That might be kind of crazy, actually. I'm glad they let me finish this, though, if I wanted to. So if we were to do this, how high would we want this? Oh, actually, you know what we could do? I mean, it would be kind of weird to... Well, not really. I mean... Serious crime drama taking place in Japan. Okay. Is that too weird like that? We might just want to make it a regular wall. I took away my option to have this. Feels like it'd be more like a zoo if we did it this way. I might just make it a regular wall. A guarded wall fortress. Maybe? Mm-hmm. I think we just make it a normal wall. But I do like the style that they pick with these panels, though. Maybe we can do, like, smaller windows up top. Finish this across here. I don't know, if we're making it into what we think we're gonna make it, this needs to be here. Let's sell this for right now. Oh, there we go. I was about to say you can't let me not sell it there. Let's finish this side real quick, and let's see if we want to add some type of little element up top. I thought the other way was just a little too revealing, considering what it is, but... Let's go back to this real quick. Let's grab this, and we gotta make it really tiny. Maybe even like micro boxes, I don't know. Or we could do this. How small can I make this? I guess that works too. Let's grab a ladder real quick. Just a little one. So then, was he bringing it up because he said he was wanting to play it, DJ? Or is it just like one of those, he just knew the info on that? Yeah, that's like quite literally how they made that. So let me decide on this, though. If we wanted to do... If we wanted to expand this further... Well, I mean, we could also just make this an area where they could chill at, too. An outdoor area. We could still keep the spa, maybe. But this is so strange. I'm trying to think about how we want to... I should probably actually sell this kind of stuff, too, because it's starting to get... confusing for the vision here. Got little earbuds here. We don't need all this in here. Or this, or these. It's a she, and yeah, she was interested in the game, but after reading an article about the situation, it made her disappointed. Gotcha. Because of the funding? Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, there's not much, you know, just can't do much about it. With how some of that stuff works out, you know? I don't think I want this either. So if we were to, I'm thinking about a front entrance here, so this needs to go. And this wall would need to go. Or maybe not necessarily this will be a front entrance, but this could be an area where you could check people in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this too. Sell that. Okay, so then if we do this... It almost makes me want to, I can't, though. It almost makes me want to, like, seal this off here. And we just make one entrance only. Well, I guess there could be multiple entrances. You could have a side that's not, like, insane. And the other side, that's the other side part that we want to do. This is going to be interesting. I can't get a grip on the fact that both of these look completely different. This is super cool how they did this. We don't need this like this right now. I'm trying to, like, hold on, let me think about this. We could still have the front window, but how could we make this... Do we want this to be what we think it is? Maybe we just make this like a reading area for them. It might be kind of dangerous with there's a pool there. If I were to crash course this, is this actually just a wall? It is. Let's break this up here. It's so dark in there. I was about to say, some part of this is the front. They did another indentation there. And right here, actually, which would mess up our other spot. Well, actually, no, that would make it even if we fix that. What flooring is this? Let's steal this real quick. Let's also steal this real quick. We don't need all these trash cans. We are going to make this one whole unit here. More so aligned with the left side because we've never done a style like that before. They put that all the way up there, huh? They sure did. Let's go grab it. I don't know how we're going to wrap around this. You know, let's jump on to the other thing real quick. AKA this. Yeah. Clean that. Please. No! Let me up there, please. Oh my god, like actually. Are you kidding me right now? It baffles me that they don't want to fund a single-player game, or rather fund online than that nobody wants. Unfortunately, the bigger games are what are still making more money than even the indie games, you know? So an investor sees a AAA studio with a lot more experience behind their back and less likely to less likely to fail, right? And unfortunately, when you're an indie developer, that's when you need to find, like, the right people to sponsor what you're doing, you know? And sometimes it isn't so easy. For them, it's just business is business, you know? Business as usual kind of deals going on. And that, of course, is nothing against, like, the smaller developer community, you know, but... sometimes it just happens that way. But you also get lucky and you have people, you know, like, what's his name, that left, like, the Mass Effect stuff because he didn't like the way they were going and went with that one gaming company and helped them make a game. You know what I mean? And they probably have money of their own that they crowdfunded from somewhere else because, you know, they have people, sources, and a reputation that the indie developer doesn't quite have yet, you know? A repertoire, if you will. Right, but when you're a rich person and you don't know anything about gaming, but you still want to, like, make money from games, you just look at bigger companies that have already had kind of a modus operandum, and they seem like the more reliable types to make you the money, you know? Let's save real quick. We're doing a lot of destroying here. A little too much destroying. Game is not going to be happy about that. Sell this. Yeah, I mean, essentially. Probably, like, the best way to put it. Certain entertainments sell and some don't. Oh, I do have my flashlight on. Way too crazy over here. We are going to get rid of these. There's actually extra space back there. Too bad we didn't build over there. We don't need all this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I think we're gonna have to go back to sleep again here. So again, it is getting very dark outside again. We don't need these. Oh, alright. I'm gonna have to get my cot out, so we have to keep going over to the other side. My little baby bed. Yeah, but Capcom isn't a little company, though. They're not an indie company. They've been around for a long time, and they have the money to, you know, handle stuff, right? When is the other side? The other side, they went in, didn't they? What if we... I still want to make that, like, a little, like, you just go in, like, a quick clinic. Let's sell these things real quick. It's going to be interesting to see how we build this out, but we're going to make it work some way, somehow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, maybe I did. We're not going to use any of these. We're going to do something different. Sorry, Vampire House. In another lifetime, perhaps, but we're looking for a different theme here. It is kind of crazy how they built these stairs. Didn't mean to break that, though. We'll keep that there for now. I think we sell this, because we don't want that. we're going to put a different kind of door here, but we're going to kind of mimic this other side here. I dislike that this is here. Is there a way we can fix this? I think we'd almost be better off putting this up against the house. Yeah, I think that's what we'll want to do. So let's break this apart real quick, because how elevated is this? We don't need this. We'll recreate the stairs. It's gotta look different. Okay, so if we wanted to... Let's mow this real quick. I know we're gonna cover it, but it's the principle of the thing. We gotta fix this up, be a little bit different here. Yeah, so the other side has to kind of be our patient entertainment area. So I might revamp that other interior and make it like a different kind of pool set up there. Oh, got that spot too. I think that's trash, actually. It is. Okay. Holy shit. I think I want this to be like this. It does mean we'll have to kind of look at our other route here for this. Let's fill this in too. We're getting there. The fact that it's already 3 hours is crazy. Or at least almost 3 hours is insane. You know, to complete the wall portion of this, because how high do we go for this side? 11, okay. Ugh, that's gross. The other side might actually be 11 up to the gate. We'll have to see. It was 11. Interesting. This whole thing is about to break. Really? Let's not do that again. Let's get rid of these two. Don't want that. Well, let me go behind the house. It will not. I guess we go as far as we feel like it needs to go. Okay. Okay. So then let's grab which kind of door? I guess the balcony doors would probably work. Well, actually, I guess for in here, if you're just walking in here, it wouldn't be... Because I feel like the patients wouldn't be out here. We need to grab that other stuff, too. We gotta make the top as well. I wonder if it would let me put the other pieces in there. It might. Just for now, we'll do that. And same with this, too. I'm still going to put the other item across, even if it means it's against the wall, because I think it would look a lot better that way. I have to break down the other wall, too, so that we can reach this other wall to place all these things here. Yeah. I think I might have to do that real quick. We're going to rebuild this, I promise. I just want to be able to place this if I can, as far back as we can go. Because I don't want this to be showing. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. I guess we could have also just sealed this off completely, but... we might not utilize this wall quite the same as what we've done in the past. We might actually get rid of this. Maybe it'll make more sense for us to add a regular roof to this. Then are we going to... we could redo the roof of this, too. Maybe. Sorry, I meant this. And this. Alright, and then this one. It's like I said, even though it is like against the wall, I still want it to stylistically look the same. Or at least as far back as it'll let me. Oh, I can stretch this out one more. Only just realized. One more. There we go. Alright, and let's grab these. We need to be able to climb up here. Probably get to it from this. Easy. Right. Pretty darn close. Did not realize how high this is. Ooh, we could build across to this as well. Should we? Because this is kind of just like exists here, but we could just stretch that all the way to that room over there. Perhaps. I mean, why shouldn't we? And then we can flatline the top of it. And actually, if we were to do that, we could expand this over and make more rooms. I think we're doing it. I know, the madness that's ensuing right now. We're still going to have that entryway for the basement there, because I think that just makes the most sense. But all the rest of this is not something we're going to care about right now. This roof line is not what we're messing with anyway. Let's get rid of these. We still have to utilize this, so then let's carry this across as if we were going to keep this one whole piece. And actually, that might line up with this. We could just build the stairs a little bit higher to make this match. Let's see. No, this would have to be up there. We're gonna need... a whole nother scaffolding up here, just temporarily. Because we gotta get rid of this stuff. And these. The other thing is, I don't really know where the floor ends and the other one begins. I didn't realize they have a drag painting there. You know what? Let's go back in real quick. From this side out. So from this... This is gonna look insane, dude. Insanely awesome. Temporary. Just put this here so I know where the floor is at, and then let's do the next one up. It's a Drac painting here. Okay. So if we were to do that... Oh, actually, I need to be back up there. Can I climb up here? Nice. Okay, that is the roof. I'm gonna wait on the roof. For now, let's get rid of these elements real quick, and let's destroy this. Okay. I need to see where the roof line starts, because here's the thing. The roof is actually a lot taller than it looks. My problem is I don't know... Well, I guess we could always break this if we felt inclined to, like, continue the wall. Hold on. Oh, Lord, this is going to be interesting. Hold on. You might actually have to climb up this. Did it make it all the way over? It did. Okay, cool. Was not sure if it made it. Up we go. Alright, we're almost there. We almost are up to the tip top that we're thinking about going to here. Man, this building's gonna be huge once we expand to this. And what's perfect about what we're about to do is I know exactly how we're going to make this other side. And I'll feel less guilty about not fully being able to make those windows happen. Come on, just a couple more. Oh, it's going to do this then. Alright, there we go. Try it. Now can you complete this? Please? Sick. Alright. Oh, Lord, this is going to be huge. Okay, so if we did this... So here's my thought. Here's my thought. We won't go all the way to the edge. We're just gonna go to, like, right here and across. I will, however, I might make, like, a slight space, maybe? Because even just having it up to here with extra floor space would be insane. And that would give us quite a bit of room. Let's destroy this real quick, because I think I'm going to make a space. Space between the the building and our fence that we just made here. And this works out too because we can rework the side. I'll just make it like a little alleyway. Maybe with a door so that you can come out from this to like maybe we could put trash here instead. And it makes me wonder if we should cover this, but that's a whole nother thing for a different time. Not this episode, probably tomorrow. Like figure it out later. So then because of that, now that I'm seeing what we're about to do, we will have to find a way up there to destroy that. You know what? It's okay. It won't be hard to do. It'll just be kind of annoying to do. Having all this be so dark is so hard to see, so we're just going to do this so we know where the hole is. Too dark. I can't see anything. I promise that this will all make sense, guys. And we can actually have a proper, maybe like a proper morgue and other places in our hospital thing here we're making. Our clinic. Maybe scientific research center. Let me just say it's all very questionable what we're doing here. As far as like what we're making this building and who and for. I'm not sure what normal person would buy this, but you know. It just is what it is. We need to go back up here again. Nice. I'm glad I can walk up there. Nice, too, that we'll have a stairwell up here already. Let's get rid of these. And I think it's going to have to be along this other spot, because we don't want it to be totally over. We could also rework the other door on the side. It's not the end of the world if we got rid of it. We don't need this right now. This is all going. I don't know how they put that on the front of that. But it's something that we will not be able to do. Let's seal this for now. Okay, so I think it's best that we go from this, because this is our topmost, right? No, it is not. Hold on. This one. These are already completed, so let's actually seal these real quick. This will be where our wall goes anyway. Can't even reach that. Will it let me do that from down here? Oh, I think it will. We're absolutely breaking the system by doing this, though. Let's make this... Let's try this way, and let's make it out to, like, right here. We'll have to climb up there again. Nope, can't reach that. Oh, yes. Quite literally what we need. Next part is seeing how, you know, we should have paid attention to how far we went for this, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, I'm going down the steps here. Don't do that. We'll fix that other part here in a second. I think this is already too far. We can always fix it once we make it. It's fine. I already have to sleep again. Okay. We did need to go out one more. It's fine. We'll fix it in a second. No, right here. Yes. Alright, let's fix this other thing here. Holy shit, dude. This is gonna be sick. Alright. Okay. Actually, this could work out. We could just make this the end of the building, and then we have, like, a little other area that we can walk out to. Just trying to think about this here. Probably should just start from up there. That would be the easiest way to do this. Okay, we're gonna make this the wall. Will that work? Yes, it will. Okay. Let's just do one part at a time here, like this. I have no idea, like, window-wise, if this is going to be even or if this is going to work out. It probably won't. Knowing my luck after I've done all this. Okay, let's just seal this off. I think this is plenty far enough, so let's just assume right here. Oh, or I guess right here. We'll fix the roof line of this. It'll have to be tomorrow. We're running out of time here, but I want to at least get this done. Let's fix this. I thought we had done this. Okay. So that part's done. This one's done. So it'll be this one next. Oh, no, don't do that. Almost done with a story time video. Just 2 recordings left. Nice, DJ. I'm excited to see. Okay. It is also going to be kind of creepy having just constant Halloween music happening, but that's okay. We'll leave the abridgment there for now. Come back to that later. For now, I just want to open this up. Because this is the plan here. We'll still have to kind of reorganize the other side, but I think this could work. I'll redesign this other wall once we kind of figure out how we're making rooms and stuff like that. Alright, let's save again. I might have to put some other random lights in here. Oh, you know what? That's in construction, huh? Where do they have those at? Not quite these. Hold on. Did I just miss them? Oh, here we go. Some construction lights or something. So that way we see what the heck we're doing. Like I said, it's just a little too dark in here, but I'm not sure how I want to do the, how I want to do the rest of our stuff yet, so... It's gonna be like this for now. There. Little something in here. Alright, we got this. And now we got this other area here. Which is the... Ooh, okay. The final area here. With this... here. There might have to just be a wall with the clinic, but I'm fine with that. We can just readjust the stairs again. I'm okay with this being over here. This is going to have to go someplace else. Get rid of this real quick. Because it is going to be in the way. Ooh, don't do all that. Just right here. Did not want to take away that, but okay. We'll come back to it. Let's fix this here. Totally did not mean to do that. So we'll still have to go down to right here. What am I getting stopped on here? Oh. We'll fix this the rest of the way. For now, let's seal this. Okay. I know what you guys are thinking. Anyone coming in here is probably like, what on earth is happening? You'll see. All of you guys will see in but a moment's time. Or at least I'm gonna, like, explain it a little better. Alright, once again, we'll seal this here. We will fix the other part later. Almost. Okay. And the only thing that'll be a problem once we get to this is determining where the other floor is at, but that is fine. There are 3 floors here, believe it or not. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to add some other stuff in here too. Proper windows and things. I'm not sure if I'm doing that today though. We'll probably be doing that tomorrow. At least add the doors and maybe like a cement pad here so we have something that's going on. Also, 9 likes, guys. Thank you. Should we mow this? We probably should. I know it's getting covered, but we'll mess with it. All right. Because the only thing about this is bottom area is going to be interesting if we bring this all the way out, because we'll be in another predicament where we have like a weird stair system, but I guess we could have it come down from the back end of this. Oh, come on, let me up there. Thank you. It's so dark in here. Let's put this like right here or something. Sure. That'll work. We can't cover this either. Wait, it's going too far. There we go. Ugh, don't do this. No. This is probably our better choice here. Because unfortunately we do have the basement part, so we can't like lower this really, so. And honestly, I don't want to have to rework the stairs too much. Only stairs I want to rework are these right here, which we're about to mess with. A step down I think is okay. What could we do about this? Let's get this sealed up. Could make like a really cool, like weird step down. Maybe? We might just have to make another set of stairs coming off this, which is fine. Maybe I will. Hold on, let's separate this with a pony wall or something. I need you to not be like this, thank you. Oh, stop, please. Just let me do this. Yes. No. Yes. Stop. Just let me do this. There we go. Holy cow. And then if we were to add like a stair railing to this, we can maybe make this a little wider, actually. Can I destroy this? Oh, I could. Hold on, let's sell these real quick. Instead of making this a narrow staircase, we'll make it a little wider if it lets me. I just don't want to be trapped down here. How far back can I go, though? I wonder. Okay. I mean, maybe? Yeah, I can make this wider. Let's make this wider. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole thing or not, but let's at least, you know, let's maybe get rid of this. Hopefully we won't have to go, like, too far, but... Man. This is quite an adventure here. That we are partaking in. I will have to get rid of part of this. Just make a whole new thing here. Alright, let's go one more row here. Because we're actually getting a little close to that wall. Alright, let's seal this up here. Oh, they made like a... You know what? Actually, I didn't realize they did that. Let's just bring this across here. There. Okay, perfect. And then we can destroy... Well, you know what? Let's make the stairs first. We're just going to put some random stairs here because I'm not sure how we want to do this. For right now, I just want to make the stairs look less crazy looking here. Yeah, because before they were just too thin, I felt like. So we're going to do this. And we will make this a more step-down type pattern. I might have to redo the stairs even still, but I think we can... We might have to make them a wee bit thinner. I want to be able to add a railing. Oh, it just got brighter. Thank you. Okay, so like right here... Add a railing, add a railing. So we would need to make this come out like, I don't know. One more? Let's seal this up real quick. Let's delete this again. Let's bring this back one. There we go. Like that. That'll work. This is quite the thing to be caught up in, but we are caught up in this right now. I might just make a... Well, no. We should probably just cover this. Let's do this. Because now we know how far this goes. We do not need a gape here. We're gonna be so trapped down here. It's gonna be awful. Alright, one more still. Did I just miss a one down? I guess that's what we get for doing all this in the dark, too. Not exactly the smartest thing we've done. Okay, let's fix all of this, because this is just crazy. Man, I wish you could just do, like, max fill on this. That would be really cool if they would let you do that. Okay, and then fix this. And then we should be able to put the stairs. I'm not sure how much wider this was from the get-go, but... Cool. Can I still go down them? Yes, I can. Alright, and now we should be able to make our other thing happen, so let's do that. Step down, step down. Put this here. There. And then... Only thing is... I have to bring this out one more. I think I can use this one. Well, is this the one we want to use, though? Because there's an actual fence that's glass, isn't it? I know this is like the wall, but there's... Yeah, here we go. But I think this this goes too far, though. Or not? Actually, this can work. Okay. I lied. We're good. Just want to do something like that, and then we gotta change this so it's not this funky color. I think black is the way to go, so it looks like it's kind of see-through. Yeah. I think this will do just fine for the time being, until we can get our other stuff resolved, but there it is. To the lab. This other area is now pretty much flush with this. I might actually even this out on some parts of this instead of it being just all of this. We could redo a chimney. Although I wonder, does the chimney go all the way to the roof? I don't think we've tested that. But we have this all as one level now. And then we have this that is not all one level. So yeah, let's just sell these. It's all kinds of crazy levels in here. We don't need these right now. You could actually take this down too. Let's see how high up this goes. Is this just for decoration? It is for decoration. Okay, perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to hear. Because we are about to redo the whole roof line, and that would have been a problem. Sell events. Let's move this guy up a little bit. We're going to make the floor even with this. Am I missing anything here? No. Uh-oh. Oh, it was already like that from there. Got it. Yes, wait, I am. I will be. I'm about to stop here in a little bit. I just, wanted to kind of shape this a little more, and then we'll probably call it. I'll set up the stream after this. I just ran out of time before we came in here. Can I grab these lights from this other side? Let's turn this down. Like a lot. They make these red too? They did. that all from this? Oh, we do have the railings, but we'll deal with that later. But at least we kind of got this all figured out a little bit. So I know this looks crazy. I know you guys are probably wondering what's going on here. Hung out with DJ for the Resident Evil last night. He's funny with the jump scares. Poor DJ. He's probably going through so much. I can't even imagine. But jump scares are the jump scares. See, look, it's already kind of matching already. All right, so essentially, for anyone asking what the hell's going on, we are turning the Double Trouble into a clinic, all right? We're going to have, like, a hospital wing. We are going to have a psych ward. We're going to have a lab underneath. And yeah, we are changing like the whole thing of this. It's still going to kind of have this like more futuristically look on this side. I'm going to try to carry some of these other windows to this, but more than likely we'll just square this off. And yeah, it should look really cool. Hey John, how's it going? This one is the Double Trouble house from the Scooby-Doo DLC. Kind of can see it like this. It's pretty dark out. Let me go to bed real quick. Traumatized, pretty much. That's what it sounds like to me. Lots of trauma going on. Speaking of trauma, that's why we're making a hospital here. Trauma City. Rest in peace, DJ's heart here. But yeah, so we're essentially going to do something like this on parts of these. Just so everyone can kind of see what the heck I'm talking about. Not too bad. Not sure why it's stopping me there. I had a bit of trouble deciding on what I was going to do for this house. And I know a lot of people are probably going to fight me on this for totally changing the house and stuff, but we've already done, like, kind of similar builds with the Gothic stuff. And I kind of wanted to do something a little different. So that way we have, I don't know, just something new and cool. I'm going to add those doors we were talking about, these ones. Let's... ooh. We can't fit that there. You know, we'll do one of the big ones again here. It needs to be the other way. Well, actually, no. We'll make it left. No, yeah, it needs to be right. Because then we're going to turn it around. Oh, the other way. Thank you. Yes. Alright. And then open. And we're going to make this all this right now. And then we got to make the step down from here. Just got very bright again. All right. Oh, man. This is already kind of like that, actually. But yeah, so we're doing like a clinic build thing because we've never done something like this before. So I'm building it out to be a little more efficient, aka having more rooms and other things that we can build from here. And we're going to take some of the elements from the left side house into this side, and we're going to, I don't know. This is kind of what I'm rolling around in my head right now. And we just made a whole area where we can have more rooms, doctors' sections, offices, We are still going to keep like this bonsai look here for the middle, like a lobby. This will be part of the lobby too, with maybe like an extended front desk, but I might change this around where we'll have like a proper door that you enter into to go downstairs, so it's a little more like employee only section. I do it all the time. That's the point of the renovation. No, I know. I was talking to chat earlier about this house, and I guess a lot of people don't change it. They just kind of leave it as is because of how cool the elements are and things, but I felt so wrong just cleaning it and then just keeping it the same. I wanted to change it to make it look different, so work in progress, but that's kind of the idea that we're playing with here. And we're going to change a lot of stuff. Thank you, John. Yeah, it'll be awesome when we're done. But otherwise, guys, I've been on for far too long. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're at 9. That's incredible. When we come back tomorrow, we are going to continue our hospital / psych ward / all things medical, I guess, project here. Any last words before we call it? I will be on tonight for Sandrock if you guys want to join me for my time at Sandrock. You too, Wade. I'll see you later. I'm not sure why my chat's so crazy behind on this. It's really weird. 10 likes. Thank you, guys. Also, thank you, members. Appreciate you guys. Let me also check this too, actually. Maybe if I back out of it, it'll fix it. All right, perfect. All right. Yeah, you too, DJ, Wade. John, good seeing you at the end there, John. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow. We can talk more. Missney, you have a good rest of your day if you're still there. Harry, you have a good rest of your day. Ilse, I am. You guys have a good one. Clamammy, have a good day. Dragon, have a great day. And I think that might be everybody, guys. I appreciate you, and see you later.